the Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's Wednesday night NBA, presented by ESPN on EA Sports, as we get set for a matchup between the Indiana Pacers and the Sacramento Kings. As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Pacers?
You got to keep it simple in the NBA. We're a quarter of the way through, and you've got to acknowledge when somebody's doing the right things. This team is playing good, solid, sound basketball every single night. That's why they're one of the best teams in the NBA. They don't overwhelm you with talent, but what they do overwhelm you with is their sense of team play and urgency. More power to this team. This is a great message to the other NBA teams that you can win even if you don't have the best player or best talent.
Key for the Kings' chemistry, Jeff. You've got a headstrong coach in George Karl, a headstrong starting center in DeMarcus Cousins, and we know Rajon Rondo is headstrong as well. How's this going to work?
It remains to be seen, but they have to get past all of this indecision and change. You cannot constantly change in the NBA and ever become a truly special team. It's not simple, it's not easy, but there has to be a commitment to continuity.
Ellis is looking to do damage in the paint. Sends it to the corner. Fires for two. That won't go. To Ellis. He's averaging 12 points per game this season. And Paul George with the nice look from three-point range.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Cauley-Stein for two, lets it go. Good finish inside.
He got a hand in his face, but had no impact on the shot. Nice two-point jumper.
To George from downtown, lets it go again. It's good. Another three-pointer from Paul George. He's got 6 points in this game.
Had his hands up, his feet set, and delivered a bucket with a nice follow-through on that catch-and-shoot jumper.
It's good, and one. And Rajon Rondo will go to the line looking to complete the three-point play.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
Hits the free throw, three-point play complete. To George. Paul George with 6 points and 1 rebound. Blocked. Rondo moving the ball around beautifully. Rondo wide open for three. For two. Final seconds. And the first quarter complete. Indiana's up by 1. We'll be right back with more Wednesday night basketball here on ESPN after the break. Yikes, some ugly shooting there, Jeff, in that first quarter.
That looked like bitty basketball out there. This is the NBA. Where is the professionalism to do your job offensively to create quality shots?
Moves around the defender. Weaves his way to the basket. Denied by Cousins. Whistle sounds. Out of bounds. Hey, Jeff, we know Monte Ellis can score. How does he fit in with these Pacers?
I like the fit between he and George Hill. I think they needed more creativity from the backcourt. And George Hill is a good spot-up shooter. So George Hill, he'll have that calming presence. He'll start and set a great defensive tone, he'll play off Monte Ellis offensively, and Monte Ellis can do what he does best, which is to get to his right hand and attack the basket.
To the rim, it's good. A two-pointer. And Rajon Rondo with 5 points. To Ellis. He's averaging 12 points per game this season. Puts in the three. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
Great confidence to shoot that long three from straight on and knocked it right in.
To Gay. I remember Doc Rivers saying when he coached the Celtics and Rajon Rondo, he felt Rondo could be a great NBA coach. It's hard to tell, but he certainly has the mind to be a coach.
Listen, you never know about who wants to go into coaching and who wants that lifestyle and that life of misery. But if Rondo loves to be miserable, then coaching is the occupation for him.
Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. Bang! From downtown. He's averaging 14 points per game this season.
This man makes it look easy shooting the ball from deep.
To Gay. Puts it down. What a play.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Shoots the three. Knocks it down.
Man, he got that one off quick.
The assist from number 11, Monte Ellis.
To Gay. He's averaging 18 points per game this season. Inside. Gets that one to drop.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
To George. He's got 6 points in this game. And a 5-second back to the basket violation is called. Ball's in. To Gay. It'll count if it goes. And time expires here to end the first half. The Pacers up by 3. Stay tuned for more Wednesday Night NBA presented by ESPN on EA Sports after this short break.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Pacers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Indiana Pacers. The Kings are within striking distance at the half. Offensively, when they're in the paint, they've had success. They need to keep that up if they want to take the lead in this contest. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Field goal percentage.
For each of these squads, the common theme has been a disciplined approach on offense. That's the reason why you're seeing a nice field goal percentage on both sides of the ball. Smart shot selection is a key part of that fact.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
Mike and Jeff are ready to get started, so we send it back to them now.
Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Indiana's up by a narrow margin as we start the third quarter, Jeff. They just got to keep doing what they did in the first half.
Why did you steal my line, Mike? That's what I just told you off air. I just said that. That's exactly what they've got to continue to do. Do what they're doing, continue to work the game, and they will be rewarded. Geez.
That's good. Sacramento's shooting 63% from the field tonight.
You can tell both of these teams are completely unselfish with the basketball. Look at the assist total, and you can tell that both teams have learned very well that sharing is the true joy in this game. DeMarcus Cousins. So much untapped potential.
Puts it in and draws the foul. And he'll go to the line for the first time tonight, looking to finish the three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
To George. Looking to curl in for the layup. It's up and in.
Some people overcomplicate these finishes in the lane. Here he didn't. He did enough to get by the shot blocker and then not too much to make himself miss.
Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. Oh, rejected. To George. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. Indiana's leading Sacramento by a score of 23-18. To McLemore.
1 minute.
Paulie Stein. Gay fires with the clock winding down. Bang! Three-pointer. Sacramento's 2 for 4 from beyond the arc.
There are not many players that shoot that straight on three like he does.
Here's the pick. George for 3 with the off-balance shot. Can't hit from long distance. Paul George is 2 for 3 from the outside. Cousins is looking to set up in the paint. To Gay. Gay fires away, off balance. And Rudy Gay with a nice look, sinks it.
Assist from number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
He loses control of it. George. Ellis. And that'll do it. End of the third quarter. We're all tied up. We'll be right back with more Wednesday night basketball here on ESPN after the break. Three quarters complete. Both teams scoring at an unbelievable pace. Both teams really scoring at will as we get set here in this tie game going into the fourth.
This has just been so fun to watch. Both teams going at each other, challenging these defenses with an offensive display.
Number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
To George. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Kicks it out to the corner. To George. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. And it's out of bounds. Well, Jeff, we're not exactly seeing what you would call great overall performances from either of these teams right now.
Please wake me up when this game is over. I am dying here right now with this poor display of offensive basketball.
From downtown on the catch and shoot from George Hill.
3-ball, corner pocket.
Number 0, C.J. Miles.
Screen set nicely. Turns it over. Nobody there.
Two minutes left.
George fires for 3. Can't hit from beyond the arc. To Gay. Terrific ball movement. Looking for low post position. Oh, what a great dunk.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Ellis against McLemore. To George. Pass into the post. George won't go.
Even great shooters are distracted by a great closeout and a hard contest.
Rondo gets it to go. The Kings up by 3.
I love watching the attackers in our league be able to adjust, adapt, and then ultimately finish at the basket.
Nice ball movement. To the rim. That's good. A 1-point game.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good offense won out that time.
And he draws the foul. And Rajon Rondo will go to the line with under a minute to go here in the 4th.
I really like what I saw there. Good strength, good athleticism, took the foul, got up a nice shot, just didn't roll in.
He missed 2 pressure free throws, but they're still up by a point. To George. Attacks the basket. Unable to flip it in.
You want to win in this league, you've got to convert your opportunities at the basket.
It's out of bounds. Sacramento's leading Indiana by a score of 29-28. To Ellis from beyond the arc. Strong on the offensive glass. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against McLemore. And the call will get him to the free throw line for the first time this evening.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just whipped out.
Shooting 2.
Oops, missed the first one. Oh, he missed both. They still trail by a point. So they get the clock to stop with the foul.
13.
How important are these free throws? Up 1 with about a half a minute left. 2 free throws. They need both to make it a 3-point game and force their opponent to shoot a 3-point shot.
He hits 2 free throws, so they extend the lead to 3. As we wind down this game, timeout called here in the 4th.
Hey, you're down the stretch of a close game. You come out of a timeout. You don't need a 3 right here. Yeah, if the 3-point shot opens up, great. But if not, what you want to do is create the quickest score you can by attacking the basket.
Nice setup with the entry pass. Excellent feed.
The shot is blocked. That kind of play, Mike, makes a statement.
There's the whistle. They had to stop the clock, so they give the foul.
There's really no pressure here. When you're up 3 shooting 2 free throws with very little time remaining, all you have to do is make one to make it a 2-possession game.
They have blown a chance to put this one away. They still lead by 3. And Indiana calls time as this one's coming to an end. George against Cauley Stein. And this contest is over. The final score is 31-28. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. And how could I not mention all the shots they blocked in this one? You can see the confidence grow with each one, and it really fed into their success as a team. It was a pretty standout way to win. The Pacers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Check out the leading scores for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. 3-point field goal percentage.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Let's check out his stats. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you NBA